In Houston, art is stopping and starting traffic. Many murals have transformed the once gray and drab traffic control cabinets into Technicolor streetscapes. The eyesores turned eye candy are now visual treats for Houstonians stuck on the city's congested streets.
We often get the comment of, I was just sitting at the traffic light, I look over, I see the art, and it made me smile.
10 years ago, Elia and Noah Quiles, the owners of Up Art Studio, saw the cabinets as enticing blank canvases and hatched a plan to use the boxes to cover the city in small public artworks.
That was my idea.
True. She had saw these projects happening all over the nation, and she said, "Why not Houston?" And I was like, "You're right."
City officials greenlit the project in 2015, and now more than 400 traffic boxes have been reimagined. One honors famous local resident, former President George H.W. Bush. Others are painted to cheer on the Texans and the Astros. Texas's famed state flower, the bluebonnet, gets a box. And there are several nods to the city's history with space. The work is not stopping anytime soon.
We got big dreams, of course. And a small studio, big dreams.
We still have a goal to paint all 24, well, at the time it was 2,400, now it's 2,600 now. That's our goal, to paint as many as we possibly can.
How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Little by little.
Noah and Elia have recruited dozens of artists to design, plan, and paint the boxes. Anat Ronan is now a veteran contributor. More than a dozen boxes showcase her art, including the first ever mini mural from the very beginning of this project, back when she wasn't completely sold on the idea.
I thought it was too small, actually. Like the canvases are too small, insignificant. But then I did the first one, which was the first one of the project, and boom. Every time that I paint, people stop, people react to it, even when in their cars. Thank you.
I told her that you painted that, right?
A cornerstone of the project quickly became to make art more accessible to all, and particularly to areas without any public artworks of their own.
I believe that art should be accessible for everyone and everywhere.
We know the importance that public art can have on a community. The opportunity to put 30 pieces of art in this one district was really I don't want to say life-changing, but it really uplifted people's spirit, and they felt like, okay, now somebody's paying attention to us, somebody cares about us and our community.
That's part of the reason Brittany Ellis decided to design a couple of cabinets in a more overlooked part of the city.
I'm from the neighborhood, and if I didn't go to private school and if my mother wasn't an educator, I probably wouldn't have been able to have my imagination really cultivated. I wanted to inspire other people from the community, other children, and show them you, of course, can be an artist as well, too.
Pockets of creativity forever changing the concrete landscape.
I want them to have a smile on their faces. I want them to observe some more, maybe look for the next one, next intersection, or sort of keep an eye out.
Adding a touch of drive-by beauty by thinking outside the box. So the box that Anat was painting there at the end with beautiful green leaves is a tribute to the late Larry Green, a former Houston City Council member who was one of the first leaders to champion this whole project. Green was with Anat at the unveiling of the first box that she painted, and she said it was a special moment to get to paint one in his honor. And it's like, you know, I think initially they were green to kind of blend in with the background, so they didn't stand out, but they're still eyesores. And now it's
stand out in the best way.
It's all over the city that artists can paint.
Art can be everywhere.
Everywhere. It's just so good. How fun to see when you're waiting in traffic.
I know, right?
All right, that was awesome. Thanks, Dylan.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.